This video is filmed on the land of the Wangal people of the Eora Nation, and we pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging.
What is supported decision making?
Supported decision making is the idea that people with a disability should make decisions about their own life with the support of a team of people they trust.
To me, I think supportive decision making should be, like a person who is able to make their decisions on their own and not to feel like as if they have to regret anything.
Who are decision supporters?
Supporters can be people in our lives who we should be able to trust when it comes to supporting our decision making. This can include support workers, family friends, support coordinators, and other service providers.
Why is supported decision making important?
I think decision making is very important because then it helps with growth, it helps with understanding a person from a different perspective. I think that anybody can really, do anything when they can make a decision that they want to make, and if it's important to them, then they should go ahead and just be able to do it.
People can gain confidence and independence from proper support.
We should have our own input and voices. It's not good when people talk on my behalf or decide what happens to me.
The best way to support my decision making is by asking me, helping find some more information to explore different ways I can achieve my goals, reduce risk and harm.
What are my rights as a person with a disability?
People with disability have the exact rights for anybody else. Everyone has the right to make decisions and the right to take the risk to get the right support.
Having proper support means having access to information. It doesn't mean having my choices taken away from me. People with a disability have a right to feel welcome and safe.
Rights are a freedom of choice. No one should criticize or judge anybody else's decisions. Let me be unafraid to be silly or make stupid decisions. Everybody else has the same right, so why shouldn't we then? It might be a risky decision to make. It is up to me to make that call.
I have a right to finish things just like anyone else. Doesn't work out, that's okay.
I have the right to choose who supports me and how they support me. I have the right to be treated equally. I have the right to be safe and secure. I have the right to things such as finding a job, being in a relationship, socializing with others, just like anybody else.
People that want to make decisions for us might be trying to help, but we are the individuals who want to make choices ourselves. I want my voice to be heard.
Taking away my rights, even if think you're trying to help me or keep me safe, can be discrimination. Ableism means discriminating against people with a disability.
Discrimination against people with disability and not supporting me in a safe way makes me feel bad about myself. It discourages people with a disability from living a normal life.
Mai ini giáo bắt hội chữ việc này được free được có việc là được bắt được phôi được giáo của việc
Sexuality, health, and relationships.
Access to information and support about sexuality, health and relationships for people who have disabilities is fundamental.
We all have questions, and sometimes they can be awkward or weird, but we have the right to ask them.
There are lots of different ways to support me in exploring my identity. Exploring my sexuality is normal and natural part of life. Listening and respecting my identity is important. I have sometimes felt my desires, my needs are ignored or dismissed. People with disability have the same interests and needs as others.
What is consent?
Consent means saying yes when you are sure of something you want to do, or a no, or maybe if you are unsure. You must always make sure someone else has said yes to get their consent. If you do something someone is uncomfortable with, you are stepping over the line. This can upset someone and may even be assault, which is a crime.
Don't judge or get annoyed if someone does not give their consent. People don't always need to explain why they don't consent to something. They might feel uncomfortable or might not have an answer.
Don't be shy to say no if you want to. Don't be shy to say yes if you want to. If you think something looks or feels wrong, say something. Listen to your gut feeling.
Consent is permission. You have to make sure someone's in the right space to give consent. That means they are awake, not sleepy, not drunk, not scared.
Consent means asking for permission before doing something.
Why is access to clear and detailed information important?
People with a disability often face barriers accessing proper information about relationships and sexuality. Access to sex education is very limited. I can barely remember any of it. People can get seriously hurt without the right information. Feeling comfortable and supported to ask about sex or relationships is very important.
People with disability are more vulnerable to abuse or assault. Providing information and education is the best way to teach people how to stay safe.
You'll meet the other ways to get your choice, or you'll make you sick, and you'll do it and mobile and get out of white assets.
Making sure everyone has the right tools and support to learn and understand things about sexuality, health and relationships means we can make decisions for ourselves.
Information and education are important so we can make our own choices.
Our support workers, families and friends should support us in getting the best information so we can learn together.
Not everyone learns the same way. It is important to provide different and inclusive ways so that everyone gets the opportunity to understand and discuss our feelings and experiences. Some examples can be using images instead of words, explaining things so people can understand more clearly.